Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, and we're here looking at the energy surrounding you for May, mid-May. Before I get into the individual readings, let me do the collective pull. Mercury has gone direct, so we no longer have Mercury retrograde. Venus is going direct. And also the nodes of the moon are shifting from Pisces and Virgo into Aquarius and Leo. So having this shift for the next year and a half really means focusing on your destiny, focusing on your calling, focusing on your passion. What is it? What is that creative get up and go that you have always wanted to do but haven't done? This is going to be the time to start it, to allow it to begin, to allow it to grow within you. At the same time, use a foundation of community, use a foundation of thinking outside of the box to help you get there. Don't be afraid to be different. Oh, look at that. Just fall, fall, fall. Calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this collective reading. Now, if you don't want to listen to the collective part, I have below linked a timestamp that will take you directly to your individual reading. Okay, I'm going to fan them out today. That one. Okay. And the card is Vacuum Away Fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, the situation, and everyone involved. Don't be afraid to follow your destiny. Don't be afraid to follow your passion. This is the time to start it. This is the time to go forward. Even if it's tiny little steps, move forward on that inkling, move forward on that fire in your belly that is asking you to seek, to become more. Light the match. Let the light shine. So there's this interesting idea, that, there's nothing to fear except for fear itself. But I heard this saying, probably in the last couple weeks, of, you've got nothing to lose if you give it your all. So, why don't you try that? Give it your all. You have nothing to lose if you give it your all, because you've already given everything you have. So my collective, really do not be afraid to be you. Do not be afraid to be different, to think outside of the box, and use that to create your destiny. We need you. Do not forget that. And on to our reading. Hello, Virgo. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, looking at mid-May energy. If you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. Also, make sure to check out your moon sign and your rising sign, along with your sun sign. If you're not sure what those are, I have provided a link below that will take you to a website that will create your natal chart for you. Also, thank you to everyone who's been watching and sending such lovely energy. I feel your vibes, and I feel the lovely joy and blessings that are going on with the channel. Thank you. Okay, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading. What messages do you have for the remainder of May 2017 for Virgo? Virgo, mid-May. What energy is surrounding Virgo for mid-May 2017? Energies, guidance. What messages? It's these. That's what. Yep. Okay. We have the Magician. Four of Chalices, the Gift, lovely. Yet the World and the High Priestess. Holy Toledo! What in the world, Virgo, is going on with y'all? Oh, this is a beautiful reading. Wow. Okay. All right. So the energy that's permeating all of, or the remainder of mid-May is the Magician. And I didn't pull a card for the energy that's coming in from the previous month, so let me do that real quick, because usually it's the bottom card. But the Lovers, oh gosh, egads. All right, so having the Lovers here at the beginning of May or mid-May, going into mid-May, you could really be connecting with a loved one, with a relationship, with a person that just really vibes with you. And so for some, it's somebody new, but I really feel like there's a reconnection happening for those who are in relationship. Like, I really feel like this card is meant for people who are more so in relationships right now. And it's just, you open your eyes and you look at your lover in a different way, and you're like, oh my gosh, hello, I've missed you. Even though you've been together for years and years and years, it's just like a rekindlement of passion and vigor. Now, if you are single, then it can be that you just click eyes with somebody and it just happened like that. It just, whoosh, that connection happened so quickly, and it was meant. This is karmic, this is big, and don't be afraid of it. Vacuum away fear, as the angels had said in the collective. And having the Magician just overarching everything is just is magic. I mean, it's being able to, the Magician is ruled by Mercury. All right, and Mercury just went direct. So you're finally feeling connected, you're feeling in your power, you're feeling able to communicate who you are to the world and what is important to you, and in a way that people can understand, as well as is truthful to your soul's desire. So the Magician, you're able to create through not only messages, but through your body language, through what art you create. Like the Magician wields the wand, the sword, the cups, and all of the elements, and the pentacles, all within the Magician. And you are encompassing that through the remainder of May. The only kind of everything else is major arcana. So this is a fated end of May. This is a big time for you, and it could have been happening starting at the beginning of May and can trickle into June as well. But this is huge. This is a huge time for you, and I want you to recognize this, that what happens in mid-May is destiny. We have the Four of Chalices, and this is in relationship. Now, having the Four of Chalices here is like, you're just not going to take any bull right now, is really what I see with this. A lot of times the Four of Chalices is shoulda, woulda, coulda. But I'm getting the feeling that you are, it's not a shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's a, I'm not going to tolerate the shoulda, woulda, coulda. We are here now. And I think somebody is kind of giving you that energy, in fact, saying, oh, if we only had, if we could have, if this could have happened. And I feel like this could be somebody from your past coming in and saying, I've missed you, I want you back, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. And you're like, no, I've connected with somebody, I'm finding my own power, and I don't need to digress. I need progress. So this is the only card that is really, up to you, in a way. It's, the Four of Chalices is somebody coming in, definitely for most of you, saying, I missed you, I want you. And you going, yeah, not this time, no. In work, we have the Gift. So if you are seeking a new job, if you are seeking a new path, oh man, be clear and go for it. Go for what you want. This card is a gift. You create what you want with this card. So if you have the key, and you have to unlock it. So you have to put the work in for it to happen, but having only this deck has this card, the Gift. So what is it going to be for you when it comes to career? Do you want to change jobs? Do you want to shift your position in an already stable job? Do you want to start a new art, a new hobby? What is it? What do you want to do? And do it. there's just like, this is, whatever you do will be successful in some regard. It might not be like acclaimed fame or, you know, something that big, but it will serve its purpose to the highest. It'll bring you so much joy. It'll bring you contentment. It'll bring you to another phase of who you are. This is a gift. So what do you want, Virgo? And do it. And then we have the world in abundance. So you guys are doing financially fine. You are doing emotionally a-okay. Spiritually, I think things are working out. Like, you guys have been working and working and working, and the world is saying, here you go. You deserve this. You deserve to sit back and look at what you have created and love it. Yes, you have to keep maintaining it, but you have the world as a gift. Like, the universe has seen, and see, this is what's so interesting, is since we do have the nodal shift into Leo, it was just in Virgo, the North Node. And now it's like you have learned your lesson, and now you get to share it with the world, and you get to share it with those that you love, and people finally get to, you know, give you the accolades that you deserve for your work. I mean, it just makes my heart so full. Like, we're going to see you for you right now, Virgo. We get to see you in your light. You're not going to be in the backgrounds. Like, I know a lot of Virgos like to kind of stay in the backgrounds. No, we're going to see you. And we're going to acknowledge you and love you for it. And then the High Priestess. Walk into your power. Walk into it. The High Priestess. Walk in and out of worlds. Be the, you know, I feel like it's going to be a very emotional time for you, because you're going to be like, finally, like, this break, I finally get this break. And the High Priestess is saying, yes, you do get this break. Carry on with it. Go in and out of it. You know, the High Priestess is really being clear about emotions, being clear about, like, love. That's what Spirit keeps saying about what you love, about what love means to you, about who in your life you want to make your inner circle. It's just pure abundance, just pure, oh my gosh, like, I'm so overwhelmed, Virgo, with this reading for you. Like, I'm like looking at the High Priestess going, how much more? I mean, it's just like they just gave you the bounty. Like, this is big, okay? So what do you want to create? How do you want to create it? Go create it, okay? There's like no boundary to your light at this time. We are going to just look at you in awe. So create it, start it, light that match, go forward. Like, that's all I just want. If it's a new relationship and you feel it, go for it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of your own magic. Don't be afraid of the gifts that are given to you. Don't turn them away. Don't feel unworthy. Oh, please, Virgo, don't go down that road. Like the universe is blessing you with so many gifts for the next two weeks, and they might be really subtle too. It can be just like, you know, you have a job and you have a lot of cases, let's say, and I'm not talking about necessarily legality, but you just have a lot of files. And then all of a sudden, like, 4 of those files complete themselves, and then you get this new one, and it's a new person, a new situation that just brings vibrance into your life and takes you down a different road. And it could seem like it's just another file. But if you look at it and see it for what it truly is, it's a gift. It's a gift for your future. You could meet somebody at a supermarket, and you just look up and they let you go ahead of you, and then you start talking and you realize that, you know, both your children go to the same school, and that your child you know, has a certain learning disability and the other one does too, and you guys get to work together. You know, it's like these little tiny things, but that are going to change your life forever. So explore. If there's a new class that you want to take it. If there is a band you want to go see live that is only coming around in the next 2 weeks, go to it now. These are the things that will change your life. Go forward, Virgo. This is powerful. If you would like a personal reading, you can find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website. And as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you enjoy this, please like, share, or subscribe. And until next time, remember, listen to your heart and the body will follow. Much love, joy, and blessings.